ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वति नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवद्विश्वतोमुखम्
अल्पाक्षरम् असन्दिग्धं सारवत् विश्वतोमुखम्
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः।
अस्तोभम् अनवद्यं च सूत्रं सूत्रविदो विदुः
ऐवुन्
अयुन्
ऋलुक्
ऋल
एओङ्
एओङ्
ऐ औच्
ऐ औच्
हयवरट्
हयवरट्
लन्
लन्
ञमङणनम्
ञमङणनम्
झभै
झभञ्
घढदश्
घढधश्
जबगडदश्
जबगडदश्
खफछठथ छटतौ
खपछठथ छटतौ
कपै
कपै
शशसर्
शशर्
हल्
हल्
इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि
अक्तुकविसर्जनीयानां कण्ठः
अक्तुः कण्ठः
ऋचुयशानां तालु
यशानां तालु
ऋटुरशानां मूर्धा
षाणां मूर्धा
लुतुलसानां दन्ताः
ऋतुलसानां दन्ताः
उपपद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
पद्मानीयानाम् ओष्ठौ
ञमङणनानां नासिका च
गणनानां नासिका च
एदैतोगो कण्ठतालु
एदैतोः कण्ठतालु
ओदौ तोगो कण्ठौष्ठम्
तौ कण्ठौष्ठम्
मकारस्य दन्तौष्ठम्
मकारस्य दन्तौष्ठम्
जिह्वामूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
मूलीयस्य जिह्वामूल्यम्
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
नासिकानुस्वारस्य
रामो राजमनिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे।
रामो राजमणिः सदा विजयते रामं रमेशं भजे
रामेणाभिगता निशाचरचमो रामाय तस्मै नमः
रामेणाभिहता निशाचरचमो रामाय तस्मै
तस्मै
नमः।
नमः
रामान्नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्नास्ति
नास्ति परायणं परतरं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
रामे
चित्तलयः सदा भवतु मे भो राम मामुद्धर
श्रीरामः शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गति
राम शरणं समस्तजगतां रामं विना का गति
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः
रामेण प्रतिहन्यते कलिमलं रामाय कार्यं नमः
रामात् त्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे
रामात् त्रस्यति कालभीमभुजगो रामस्य सर्वं वशे
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः
रामे
रामे भक्तिरखण्डिता भवतु मे रामत्वमेवाश्रयः
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्
रामो मे विहितं करोतु सततं रामं भजे सादरम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामेणापहतं समस्तदुरितं रामाय दत्तं धनम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरबसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामान्मुक्तिरभीप्सिता सरभसं रामस्य दासोऽस्म्यहम्
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया भो राम मां पालय
रामे रञ्जतु मे मनः करुणया राम मां पालय
इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एतदोरूपम्
इदमस्तु
इदमस्तु सन्निकृष्टं समीपतरवर्ति च एतदोरूपम्
अदशस्तु विप्रकृष्टं तदिति परोक्षे विजानीयात्
अदसस्तु
विप्रकृष्टमिति
परोक्षे
विजानीयात्
संहितैकपदे नित्या नित्या धातूपसर्गयोः
संहितैकपदे नित्या धातुपसर्गयोः
नित्याः समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
समासे वाक्ये तु सा विवक्षामपेक्षते
प्रत्यया शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा
शिवसूत्राणि आदेशा आगमास्तथा
धातुपाठो गणपाठः उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः
धातुपाठो गणपाठः उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः
धातुपाठो गणपाठः उपदेशाः प्रकीर्तिताः When I chant without any no, I'm not asking you to chant. When I chant without any pause, Dhatu-pato Ganapata Upadesha Prakititaha, the Visarga will go away, will not be pronounced. Okay, now I paused. Dhatu-pato Ganapataha. Pause. That's called Avasana. It's called Avasana. Avasana is a technical term. the pause between the words in a sentence or the pause between the sentences. Avasana means pause, stoppage. Stop this. So between the two padam, you can pause. Pratyayaha, Shivasutrani. I can pause after Pratyayaha. Then Pratyayaha it must be. I'm not pausing. I'm doing Sandhi. Pratyaya Shivasutra. Because of Sandhi, Visarga becomes Shakara. Pratyaya Shivasutrani. Similarly, Adeshaha. Visarga was there. Gone. Adeshaha. Agamaha. Tata. Adesha Agamas Tata. Similarly, Dhatu Pataha. Because of Sandhi Dhatu Pato. We'll see all those Sandhis later. Ganapataha. So after Ganapataha, if I pause, then Ganapataha. If I don't pause, Ganapata, Dhatu Pato, Ganapata, Upadesha, Prakititaha. It will be like that. So Avasana means you can note. Avasana is pause.
Virama is also there, no, sir?
Virama. In fact, Avasana is a technical term which is defined. Viramaha Avasanam Sutram. It is a Sutram given in Maharishi. Avasana is described. It is mentioned. It is defined. Viramaha Avasanam. I remember 14103, I think the Sutra. Viramaha is pause. Avasanam is defined through another word, Viramaha. The Virama can be in between the words or between the sentences, right? Sentence we have, in Sanskritam we don't have, the dot and dot. We have only the danda. In the sentence or in the shloka, stoppage is indicated by danda, the stroke. It's called danda is danda. So danda indicates avasana or avasana between the padam. That is the space in terms of time. We give between the words. So I am saying, the last class, if you remember, padanta sakara at the end of the padam, what happens? That becomes replaced by
Repa.
that is replaced by ru, not repa.
Replaced by rum, then the rum is nothing but repa, then
Yes,
that becomes visarga.
that's how it has to be completely said. It is replaced by ru. You have to say ru, not immediately repa. I never said like that. It is ru. Ru is important. If you go to repa, then you will have problem. Because it is, of course, it is repa only. But it's better to know ru. The ru replaced by something in some other situation. The content of ru is repa. The repa is replaced by visarga. That is what we are saying. Ru replaced by something that we will see later. That is out of scope now. The ru is nothing but repa. That repa, we can refer to that repa as ru repa. Please note. This, whatever I say, you can just, keep in the corner of your mind. Later it will be useful. Not now. When we see Sandhi, that time it will be useful. Just giving some information about what we will be seeing later. So instead of seeing completely new later. So now something is injected into your mind. Padanta Sakara. Remember, Padanta Sakara becomes Ru. Ru is nothing but Repa. Ru is Ita letter. Right? Anunasika Ach in the Upadesha is Ita letter. It's already you saw. I told what are Upadesha. That's Upadesha we chanted. No? Pratyaya Shiva Sutrani. Please memorize all those shlokas. Defines what Upadesha, what Sutra, and all. Okay. Then this is Ru. It is in the Sutra Pata. Therefore, it's Upadesha only. Upadeshe, this Arunasika is there. That will be enjoying the Sanya Yita. Therefore, Lopaha disappears. Therefore, content is Repa, we say, right? That Repa, now where is it? Padanta at the end. When we say end of a Padam, or in other words, we can say end of the padam are followed by nothing. It means avasana, right? Followed by something, but avasana, the stop is there between the two. There is enough pause. Now, so enough pause for sandhi not to happen. Okay. What is sandhi? What is sandhi?
Proximity of letters.
Yeah. So that is sandhi is atishayena sannidhi, close proximity, varnana.
Close proximity.
Close proximity of the letters is called Sanghita, otherwise called Sandhi. Because of the proximity, there will be some effect change happening. That is called Sandhi Karyam, otherwise called Sandhi. Both are Sandhi. So, by definition, close proximity is called Sandhi. Close proximity between what? It means the last letter of the first and the first letter of the following. But here, that nothing follows. I mean, that is, there is enough pause for Sandhi to not to happen. Like, for example, they say Ramaha. After Rama, what is there? Nothing is there. Therefore, Ramaha, it is Ramas. Ramas is the Sakara from where it has come. 1-1. Pratyaya, soon. Right? Rama plus soon, it is. Is ita letter. Therefore, Ramas. Ramas is a padam because Supratyaya added Subantam is padam. Padanta Sakara at the end. Therefore, it becomes Ru. Ru is nothing but Repa. Now, Repa followed by what? There is Avasana, there is pause, stoppage. Therefore, this will become Visarga. Understand? Suppose Ramas is there, followed by Gachati, for example. Ramas plus Gachati. I am writing Ramas, that is Ramaha only I am writing, but I am splitting it writing. Rama, the Prakriti, Pratyaya is Su. So together, Prakriti plus Pratyaya becomes Padam, Ramas. We should not write in the language, okay? This is to explain, I am writing this. What Sakara? Padanta Sakara. Padanta Sakara will be, this is a Padam. This is another Padam. This is Tingantam. This is Namapadam, Subantam. Now Sakara at the end of the Padam replaced by Ru. Ru is nothing but a Repa. Repa at the end of the
Padam.
Padam. Right? Fine. That is one thing. But it is followed by what? Gachati.
Gachati.
If there is enough pause, that is Avasana is there. Avasana in terms of time, okay. Not in terms of physical space. There's nothing to do with the physical space. In terms of time only, okay. There is Avasana, then what happens? Avasana, then there is a pause. Then Repa will become Visarga. Then why I say Padanta? Of course, the Sakara should be at the end of the Padam only. Not Sakara at somewhere in the beginning or middle. Not that Sakara. It should be at the end of the Padam of a word, and it is followed by Avasana. Avasana means pause, enough space,
Pause.
enough time for Sandhi not to happen. Okay. We generally say if the Matra is less than half Matra, then Sandhi will happen. If it is more than half Matra, Sandhi will not happen. Matra means it could be a second unit of time, whatever the unit of time. Right, understand? You understand what I'm saying? So Ramaha, and here we have Avasana. Avasana is pause, enough pause for Sandhi not to happen. For Samhita not being there. Close proximity not there. In other words, simple. Close proximity. Sandhi will not happen. When Sandhi will happen only when there is close proximity. Here there is enough time, enough gap is there in terms of time for Sandhi not to happen. I say suppose Ramaha. After 1 minute I say Gachati. 1 minute gap is there, okay. Sandhi will not happen. If for Sandhi to happen, Rama and Gachati, Rama Gachati should follow. Then Rama Gachati, not Rama. Then it will, what will happen? then something else will happen that is out of scope. We will see later. Then it will become Ramo Gachati. It becomes Ramo Gachati. Ramo Gachati means Sandhi has happened. Okay. But when I write Rama Gachati, there is no Sandhi. It means there is Avasana. You understand what Avasana? Avasana is a technical term. Is it clear what Avasana is?
Yes.
Avasana is a technical term. Avasana means enough space in terms of time is there to for Sandhi not to happen, to avoid Sandhi. If enough space is not there, I mean, if the space is not enough to, for Sandhi not to happen, that is, Sandhi will happen, close proximity, then it will become Ramo Gachati by some other rule. That we will see later. Okay. That becomes Ramo Gachati. There is no gap. I mean, there is no Avasana here. That's why Ramo Gachati. Okay, this is Avasana. Please note. Okay. So now we can note Sakara at the end of the Padam will become Ru. Ru is nothing but Repa. Ru is Ita letter. This Repa, please note, when followed by Avasana, will become Visargaha. Understand? I explained what Avasana. When followed by Avasana, Avasana means it's not a real substantial thing. It's not a dravya. It is only a gap in terms of time. Right? Not physical space. Okay. So when Avasana follows, I can say Avasana follows. Then Repa will become what? Visarga. Do you understand, Krishnan Swamiji? It's clear.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Now, this is last class I didn't say. Now I'm adding one more. Avasana follows. When Repa is followed by Avasana, then what happens? Then that will be, Repa will be replaced by
Sarga.
Visarga. If you want, you can write. I will write this stuff. Repa, when followed by Avasana. Avasana is Virama. Avasanam. Then Repa will become what? Visarga. Avasanam is space. Okay. Don't do the Sandhya for Avasanam. Repa plus Avasanam, Ravasanam. No, not like that. Avasanam is gap. Then Repa will become Visarga. Understand? This is one way by which Repa can become Visarga. This is one way. Second one also is there. That is important. Repa when followed by what Repa? You have to tell the whole history.
Padanta.
Yes. Repa, Padanta Repa. Now in this case, for the Repa born of Ru, and Ru is in the place of Sakara. So Padanta Sakara, which has become Ru, and Ru is nothing but Repa. That Repa, when followed by Avasana, become Visarga, I told. When followed by Kar letter, also it will become Visarga. Either Avasana or Kar. Now you understand. Repa, when followed by Avasanam or Kar, will be replaced by Visarga. What Visarga? What Repa? Okay.
Padanta.
That is not required. When I say Avasana means what? Avasana means space is there. For Kar, there is no such condition. It need not be at the end of Padam. Not required. So this is fine. This statement is very good. Repa when followed by Avasanam, when we say the Repa must be at the end of the Padam. When followed by Kar, when we say need not be at the end of the Padam. It could be like in the case of Dukkham. Dukkham, how do you write Dukkham?
Visarga.
Visarga
Du
comes.
and Visarga.
It is Dur. Repa. Within the word, Repa is followed by Kha. Khar letter. Therefore, this becomes Dukkham, we write. Understand? Is it a Padam? In one way, it is a Padam also. Dur is a Upasarga also. Kha is Sukham. Dur Sukham. Dukkham means it is not Sukham, it is pain. That's what Dukkham. not come, not Ananda. Dur Ananda. Dur Ananda means what? Anananda, it is not Ananda. That with Dukkham. Okay. Anyway, so this statement is fine. This is excellent. Just keep like this. Yes. What's your question, Ravitraji?
Suppose I have Gachati Rama.
No,
at
no, I will not tell that now.
Okay.
Not
No,
required.
at the end it comes, Avasana is there or not. Okay, no problem.
No, no. What is that? Gachati?
Gachati Rama or Ramaha. If I put a Danda at the end, does it mean Avasana is there? That's what is a question for me.
Yeah, I thought you were asking Rama Gachati. How that Sandhya has come. That I will not answer now. Okay. That is not your question. Okay, I will answer. Gachati Ramaha, you're saying, right? Yeah, it's okay. Ramaha only. Because followed by Avasana. Yes.
That is Avasana. That's what I asked. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. One more question, just going
Yes.
back. I mean, maybe like previous class I've not registered well. Just a little up. You said that Su is Sakara plus right? That becomes Sakara. That I didn't follow the first line. The rest part I followed, but Su equal to Sakara plus equal to Sakara.
What is this then? What did I explain the last class? So many things I gave an introduction and then only I explained this.
That part I forgot. That's
is Anunasika Ach. I have defined what Anunasika Ach. In the Upadesha, Anunasika Ach enjoys a Sanya It. Therefore, it is Lopaha Adarshanam Bhavati. It will go away. It is not seen. It is not said. It is not heard. Therefore, content is. It's a packing letter. You have to note Anunasika. Nasalized vowels are packing letter. Nasalized vowels in Upadesha are packing letters. So is Upadesha. Obviously, Upadesha, it is in the Dhatu Pata, so Sutra Pata. Sutra Pata is Upadesha. Therefore, is It letter, Anunasika It of the Upadesha. Therefore, content is Sakara. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
The same thing for Ru also. What's the question, Krishna Swamiji?
Again, coming back to that, the last line. Dukkham.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here that Jihva Mulya rule will be applied here or?
Yeah. That will come. That is later. We will see later. Jihva Mulya. So this is, now you can note. Repa when followed by Avasanam or Kar, it will become Visarga, right? So now, therefore only we can say Ramaha Khadati. Here what happens? Ramas, it is Nu. Nu is something but Repa. Repa, when we do Sandhi, when you suppose if you take Avasana, right? Avasana also it will be replaced by Visarga. Suppose if you don't take it as Avasana, Sandhi suppose you do. Ramar plus Khadati. Sandhi means close proximity, right? Now Repa is followed by what letter? Kar letter. Therefore, Ramar will become
Ramaha.
Ramaha. That's what Sandhi. Ramaha Khadati. Ramar plus Khadati. Ramaha Khadati. So this example for when followed by Kar. Avasana example is Ramaha Gachati. There we need to understand no Sandhi. Why? Because there is Avasana here. Understand? Either you can take Ramaha, this Gachati, or just simply take Ramaha itself. Ramaha or Ramaha Gachati. Yes, what's the question?
Yeah, so when we say Ramaha Khadati, there is no Avasana when we say it. But whereas Ramaha Gachati, there is Avasana.
How do you say like that? When Sandhi happens, you don't understand what I'm saying. See, Ramar Khadati.
Yes.
This Repa is there. The Repa at the end of the Padam, or when it is followed by, whether it is Avasana or if it's followed by Avasana, what will happen? Ramaka Khadati. No Sandhi here. Followed by Avasana. In fact, Avasana also is included as a Sandhi. In fact, that is a condition given. Okay. Avasana also, when Now here there is avasana is that, therefore visarga, therefore repa become visarga, right? When you do sandhi, it means there is no avasana, therefore repa and ka, they come in contact. Then repa, what did I say? Repa when followed by khar will be replaced by visarga. So with now sandhi, it becomes kadati. It means whether the pause is there between the words Ramaha Kadati, or even if you do Sandhi, it is Ramaha Kadati only. Look same. Okay. So here there is Ramaha. Suppose if I say this sentence, Ramaha Avasana Kadati, or without Avasana, if I say Ramaha Kadati, there is another one is that we will see later. Yes, what's the question?
Sharanji, how do we recognize that avasanam?
Avasana in terms of space, in terms, I mean, the space in terms of time. Super. You
As
cannot
in,
recognize in writing. How do you recognize in writing?
no, as in
Only when you
for
talk.
sandhis, we know that, ach followed by ik or followed by.
There are also sandhi is option between the padam, right? When you don't do sandhi, it means there is avasana. Like Rama Agachati, for example, Rama Agachati. If you say Rama Agachati, you are not doing sandhi. So you are taking this as Rama Agachati. Or Rama Agachati. You take enough time, enough gap, not to sandhi not to happen. And then you say Rama Agachati. And sandhi between the padams, I said it is optional, not mandatory. It's not nitya. Therefore, Rama Agachati. Right? So avasana is there, then also Rama Agachati. Okay. Understand? So avasana is you don't see that avasana in writing. Avasana you can recognize when you speak, when there is pause, viramaha, between the words. Between the words only there could be virama, not between the letters of the word. You cannot say gach, cha. You cannot do like that. That is why sandhi is must within a padam. You understand?
So
That is why within a padam. Yeah.
sorry, when there is a avagraha chinha there, so is that when we kind of realize, okay, there is an avasanam, it is not a sandhi?
Avagraha is not the sandhi, okay. It is given by the publisher.
Yeah.
So
If there is a sandhi here, Rama Gachati, then the reader would not know if it is, Rama Gachati, if it is Rama Agachati or Rama Gachati. Therefore, we use.
Yes. Here he has done sandhi to show that akara is that, therefore he is given the avagraha, right?
Yes. So this does not represent avasanam here, like to show that there is actually space.
Not avasana. This sandhi has happened. That is showing. Okay. Suppose sandhi has not happened, then it is Rama and enough avasana. Then Rama agachati. This is how, in fact, when we learn, we write. So here this is avasana. We have taken it as avasana.
Okay. Sharanji,
avasana means there is no sanidhyam, there is no close proximity. You can take like that. Avasana is pause. Pause. Because of pause, there is no close proximity of the letters, therefore there is no sandhi.
Sharanji, in the previous example you gave, Ramaha Khadati, the one with just about the avasanam and the sandhi, they look alike.
Yes, they look alike.
That's what I mean. How do we recognize that?
We cannot recognize with regard to kar letter. That is how it is.
Okay.
With regard to kar letter, because both the conditions are fulfilled. One condition is enough to cause visarga. Here kar letter follows. And avasana also, suppose if it is a doubt, the visarga will come. Therefore, here you cannot say avasana is there or not. Okay. But
Sharanji,
this is one this is, suppose if you take this Ramaka Kadati to be avasana, right? And this you take to be, because followed by khar, it has sandhi has happened. Both we don't have any distinctions, fine. But there is another thing is this visarga can become Jakhva Muliya. Jika Muliya, I cannot write, I will write like this. You have to tilt it 90 degree and see. Okay. Ramakhadati. This is Sandhi. When you say Ramakhadati, of course it is Sandhi. In Veda, not in Veda. Why in Veda? Even when language also we use, right? So Ramakhadati. Understand this, Krishnan Swamiji. You asked this question. This is another Sandhi. By
Yes, sir.
which Ramakhadati, Ramah Patati. For kar letter. Yes. What's the question? Savitri.
Yeah, the Ramaha Khadati, the two, one is the Avasana, and the other is a Kar letter. When we say it, it's exactly same. You actually pause Ramaha Khadati for both cases.
This we can say Ramaha Khadati. This we can say Ramaha Khadati.
Without pause.
Dot pause.
Yes.
That means Sandhi has happened. This is Ramak Khadati. Here also Sandhi.
Okay, understood.
We can refer to this Jakhva Muliya Sandhi. Some name you have to give. Jakhva Muliya Sandhi. It's our name, okay. So now the point is you need to understand this. Repa when followed by Avasanam or Kar will be replaced by Visarga. Now you see how Visargasya Jananam Bhavati, how Visarga is born. What is the cause for Visarga? Who is the mother? Who is the origin of Visarga?
Padantas.
So
Padanta
Sakara.
Sakara.
Sakara is the important. That Sakara is the origin from Padant, the Sakara, right? Generally, you will see the Sakara means mainly Pratyaya. Padanta means what? If it is Tinganta, Ting Pratyaya. If it is Subanta, Sub Pratyaya. It should be Pratyaya Sakara. Pratyaya, what is Sakara? What I mean is Pratyaya referring to Ting Pratyaya, Sub Pratyaya. Because that alone at the end of the Prakriti will come becomes a Padam. So I can say Pratyaya Sakara. Pratyaya means only I am referring to Ting Pratyaya, Sub Pratyaya. Okay, if it is difficult to follow that, then just don't worry. Because there are other Pratyayas are there. That's why I have specifically said. Otherwise, you can say Padanta Sakara, simple. Sakara at the end of the Padam. So that Sakara is the, or not any Sakara. The Sakara is important conditions. Padanta, Padasya Ante, Vartamanasya Sakarasya. That's
The
Sakara will be.
Padanta Sakara, Pratyayas, it will become.
No. Padantas, either you say Padanta Sakara or you say Pratyaya Sakara. Don't mix it. Padanta Sakara, yes.
Will become Shakara, is it?
Why Shakara?
Another word. But we read before, Padanta Sakara will become Shakara.
Where?
And that is 7.
Yeah, Pratyayas.
Shatvam rule you had.
Shatvam rule. As per Shatvam rule.
Shatvam rule.
Yes.
But the condition is Apadanta Sakara, not Padanta Sakara. Condition itself is opposite.
Okay, sir. Sorry. Okay.
Not Padanta. Please see that notes. Sakara not at the end of a Padam. When preceded by in or ku. Yeah.
Kavarga and in.
Or in letter. Even when intervened by, that I have not told, it's okay. That Sakara will become Murdani Shakara. Like in the case of Rameshu.
Yes, sir.
There, okay. There, Apadanta Sakara. Saptami Vibhakti, Bhagavachanam is Sup, where Sakara is. Beginning at the end.
End.
Where is that Sakara? Supratyaya. Where Pakara is with letter. Because I told, remember, Antyam Hal in the Upadesha is it. This is Upadesha, Antyam, the last consonant is it. Content is Su. Here it is not Su, it is Su. Here the Sup is what we are talking about is 7-3. Okay, 7-3 Sup. Then Su, Sakara plus Su. Now the Sakara plus Su. Sakara, where is Sakara? At the end or in the beginning?
End.
End. Come on.
What? Ramesu.
Sakara at the beginning or the end? Beginning of the end or end of the beginning? Beginning of the Pratyaya. Right? Therefore, it is not at the end. It cannot be at the end of the Padam. End of the Padam, the end letter will be U only. Rameshu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Therefore, this is what
Yeah.
sakara, padanta
Sakara.
sakara or apadanta sakara.
Apadantas.
Exactly. That apadanta sakara only will become shakara, not repa.
Visarga.
Not
No.
neither visarga, not repa. Will become shakara. I'm talking about shattam. What you said.
Yes.
That's your confusion.
It is a totally different thing.
Yes.
Apadanta sakara. Okay. Will
Yes.
become, I'm just writing, not always. Apadanta sakara will become shakara. You understand like that. Padanta sakara will become room or visarga. If it is padanta sakara, it will become visargaha. Please note, conditions are different, not same. Padanta. Right? Okay, this much is enough. Let this sink for some now into it for some time. We'll see some examples when occasion comes. Okay, now only our class starts. Okay.
So,
Pustakas.
Charanji, excuse me.
Hmm.
So, Rama Shabda in Pratama Vibhakti will undergo Visarga Sandhi one way or other. Either this way or that way.
Which way? This way, that way. What is this way? What is that way? You tell me.
This way is Avasanam. When it
That way?
Avasanam. That is followed by Kar.
Where is Kar Rama Shabda?
No.
Ramaha only you're saying. You
Oh,
decline Ramaha Kadati, Ramo Kadataha. That's how you decline. No, Ramaha, Ramo, Ramaha. At the end of the Padam, that is followed by Avasana. Therefore, Ramaha. This way, that way, no. Only this way. Only Avasana.
only one way. Okay.
Okay. Pustakastatu ya vidya parahastagatam dhanam.
Pustakasthatum ya vidya
Parahastagatam dhanam.
Karyakale samutpanne na sa vidya na tadhanam.
Karyakale sannena sa vidyana tadhanam.
Which shloka I think seen. Ya vidya is what vibhakti, what vachanam, what pratipadikam?
Yeah.
Yad shabda, dakarantaha, strilingaha, yad shabdaha, ya, ye, ya, like what shabda? Rama, rame, ramaha. So Rama, strilinga, vidya, strilinga. That is why ya. Suppose Ramaha is there, then yaha Ramaha. If it is palam, etu palam. In fact, that is that tad dhanam. So ya vidya, that vidya, where? Pustakasta, which is in the book. Right? That vidya, similarly, dhanam, you can supply yetu dhanam. That dhanam, that money, which is parahasta. Parahasta means not your hasta, somebody's hand. Gatam, gone. You have given money to someone, you lent some money to someone. And the knowledge which is in the book, Karyakale Samutpanne, when the time for its application come, usage come, both of them you don't have with you. Knowledge is in the book, and Dhanam has gone to someone's pocket. So you cannot use it. It is every time you have to refer to the book. It is not in your buddhi, not in the memory. And Dhanam also is not there. Okay. The area of application is different, but it is similar. That vidya which is in the book, that money which is in somebody's hand is of no use when the occasion for it, use comes, right? Nasa vidya, that doesn't deserve to be called vidya. The knowledge which is not in your buddhi, that is not vidya. It means whatever we learn, all the sandhi should be not in the book, but Chitraji, it should be here, always. Not in the book. Every time we should not refer to the Shabda for the Shabda Manjari book. It should be here. Similarly, Dhanam also, that doesn't deserve to be called Dhanam. Sa vidya, vidya na bhavati, tat dhanam, dhanam na bhavati. Why? Karyakale samutpanne, it is of no help to you, right? The time for its usage comes. Yes, what question, Savitarji?
Pustakastha. What I mean,
Shailinga. Pustakastha, Pustakaste, Pustakastaha, Rama, Rame, Ramaha. It's a compound. Pustake tishtati iti pustakasta, different type of compound. Don't worry about that. Pustakasta, ya vidya. That vidya which is in the book, which is located in the book, which remains in the book. It's just in the book only it is there.
So
We have not downloaded to your
also
mind.
for pustakam. I thought pustakam is napumsakalinga. That is not.
Pustakam Napumsakalinga only.
What is pustakasta?
Strilinga. It's a compound.
The compound.
Pustakasta, that which is in the book. Pustakasta, ya vidya. Vidya is Strilinga. That's why Pustakasta also is Strilinga. Okay. Understand? Suppose something is Pullinga word is there. Then it will be Pustakastaha. If it is Napumsakalinga, Pustakastam. Pustakasta compound can take any gender depending on what it qualifies. At least this compound, okay.
Is a pustakasya, what is the split? How you split it? One is a shashti, it should be, right? So pustakas.
Don't get into that, all those compound, okay. You're asking too much.
Yes,
That is
sir.
all beyond scope. You cannot inquire into the samasa. Understand that is Srilinga, that is enough. Unnecessary throwing that and you'll get confused also. Unnecessary. Leave that out. So we will see that when time comes. Pustakasta, the meaning I told, and it is Srilinga. That much is enough. Okay. Why Pustakasya? Already I have given the Vigraha Vakya also. You didn't hear. It's okay. But thank God you didn't hear. Otherwise you will ask, what is that? In one way it is good also. Pustakasta is Srilinga. Akaranta Shabda Srilinga. That is enough. Grihastaha we say. Grihastaha, Ashramaha, right? What is Grihastaha? Grihet Tishtati di Grihastaha. Vane Tishtati Vanastaha or Vanaprastaha. All these are compounds. Grihastaha, Ashramaha, Grihastashramaha we say. Ashrama Pullinga, Grihastaha. Vidya Srilinga, therefore Pustakasta. That gender alone you know it. That's enough. Here Pustakasta qualifies Vidya, which is Srilinga, therefore Pustakasta. Okay, that is enough. You take the whole word. Don't probe into the word which is not possible now. Okay. So Ya Vidya Pustakastha Asti Yat Danam Parasta Gatam Bhavati Karyakale Samutpane Sa Vidya Vidya na Bhavati. That Vidya will not, it's not Vidya at all. That Danam is not Danam at all. Sa na is Nasa Vidya. It is not Vidya, it is not Danam. It cannot be called Vidya. The Vidya which is in the book. That cannot be called wealth because you don't have the procuring capacity, because you don't have money. Even though your money, somebody's pocket, it's not yours when time comes. Therefore, it doesn't deserve to be called Dhanam. Okay. Fine. That is enough. Now this Shabda, Rama Shabda, let us, we have done, but we'll do it. Chant again. Akarantaha Strilingaha Rama Shabdaha.
Akarantaha
Strilingaha Rama Shabdaha.
I'm changing Rama to Pustakasta. Pustakasta, Pustakaste, Pustakastaha.
Pustakastha.
Pustakastaha.
Then Pustakastam, Pustakaste, Pustakastaha. Please note, this is subject, this is object. Object and subject form looks same. Many times, when you see a sentence, particularly Srilinga, you may get confused. Which is subject, which is object? Context you have to see. Pustakastaya, Pustakastabhyam, Pustakastabhihi. Pustakastayai, Pustakastabhyam, Pustakastabhyaha. Pustakastayah, Pustakastabhyam, Pustakastabhyaha. Pustakastayah, Pustakastayoho, Pustakastanam. Pustakastayam, Pustakastayoho, Pustakastasu. You can see Su, Sakara, Apadanta Sakara does not become Shakara. Why? Preceded by
Immediately followed by Repa, Rikara or Shakara.
Ukara is the.
Not
It is
Repa
not.
will in or ku, right? In or ku. Repa Shakara for Natvam. Murdanya Nakara, right?
Oh, Shatvam.
Yeah, that generally these two things will be confused. Please note.
Yes.
Dantya Nakara will become Apadanta. Again, there are also Apadanta Dantya Nakara will become Murdanya when preceded by Repa or Rikara, Shakara, even when intervened by those letters at letter Ku, Pu, Ang, etc. Right? Those letters Ku, Pu, Ang.
Oh.
This is Apadanta Sakara when preceded by in, Ku. In means E, start from E up to Lan. Ku is Kavarga letter. Then it will be replaced by Mudani Shakara, that is Shatvam. Then Sambodhana. Pustakaste, Pustakaste, Pustakastah.
Pustakaste,
Pustagasthaha.
Please practice Rama Shabda. Since a long time we are doing Rama Shabda, we have to move on to the next Shabda. Okay, I will give one example. Let us take one, we will do. Each one of you can do. Samayachara Tatpara. Is there in Lalita Sahasranam, right?
Lalita Sahasranamam.
Yes. Savitriji, what is Pratama Vibhakti? You tell only Pratama Vibhakti.
Okay. Samayachara tatpara, samayachara tatpare, samayachara tatparaha.
Yes, Sundaraji, Vidya Vibhakti.
Samayachara tatparam. Samayachara tatpara. Samam Rame. Samayachara tatpare. Samayachara tatparaha.
Yes, Chitraji, Tritiya.
Samayachara tatparaya, Samayachara tatparabhyam, Samayachara tatparabhihi.
Pustakasta ya Vidya. You should not see without seeing, you have to tell. Okay, Krishna Samaji, Chaturthi Vibhakti.
Samayachara tatparayai, Samayachara tatparabhyam, Samayachara tatparabhyah.
You will see this in Namavali. Samayachara Tatparayai Namaha. Namaha is there, therefore Chaturthi Vibhakti will come. Okay. Next one, Jayantiji, Panchami.
Samayachara tatparat.
Tatpara Yaha.
Yaga. Samayachara tat.
Parabhyam, Ramabhyam.
Samayachara tatparabhyoho.
Parabhyaha. Why Parabhyoho? Parabhyaha. Ramayaha, Ramabhyam, Ramabhyaha, Panchami. Replace Rama by Samayachara Tatpara. Samayachara Tatparayaha, Samayachara Tatparabhyam, Samayachara Tatparabhyaha. Right? Prakashji, Shashti.
Samayachara Tatparayaha. Samayachara Tatparabhyam.
Tatparayoho, not this Shashti we are doing.
Yoho. Samayachara Tatparasu.
Paranam, not Shastani.
Oh God, the 6 and 7 I get confused. Samayachara Tatparanam.
Tatparanam, there also Nattam will happen. Paranam. Saptami would be?
Samayachara Tatparasu. Samayachara Tatparayam. Parayam.
Not Paraya. Samayachara Tatparayam.
Samayachara Tatparayam. Samayachara Tatparayoho.
Parayoho.
Parayoho. Samayachara Tatparasu.
Ye Samayachara Tatpare, Samayachara Tatpare, Samayachara Tatparaha. Yeramaha. This is not difficult. So this is just to show you one example. Similarly, other example. You need to practice. Abhyasa is required.
Okay.
Shanta, Nitya, Nirmala, Nirlepa, Nirguna, Nitya Shuddha. All Shuddha you have say by practice. You suppose Nitya Shuddha, Nitya Buddha, Namaha, Nitya Mukta, Namaha, Nirguna, Namaha, Nirlepa, Namaha. Shashti should be able to, I mean, the Chaturthi or Shashti, whatever in the context. So the stotra, the Namavali, you will see Shanta, He, Nishpapancha, He, Namaha, Nirantara, He, Namaha, like that. So Nishkarana, suppose if I ask what's 7-3, Nishkarana, Su, Nirahankara, what is Saptami Ekavachanam, Nirahankara, Yam, Nirloba, what will be Tritiya Bhakti Ekavachanam, Nirlobaya. So that's a practice. Don't worry about how length big the word is. That doesn't matter. The last letter only. That is important. So if we have for example, you have Saugandhika Lasat Kacha Yai. Saugandhika Lasat Kacha. Tritiya Bhakti will be Saugandhika Lasat Kachaya. So like that. Okay. So all these are compound words. Very difficult compounds.
Very difficult.
Long word. So many years. Shula Ayuda Sampanna. Shula Ayuda Sampanna. Who is endowed with, who has Shula, then Ayuda, weapon. Shula the Ayuda. Shula, etc. Not only Shula, she has got other weapons also. So Shula the Ayuda Sampannaha, who has Shula, etc. weapons, other weapons also. Shula Dhyayuda Sampannasu, Shula Dhyayuda Sampannayai Namaha, like that. Okay. Rama Shabda is done. Okay, then we will move to the next Shabda. Ikaranta Shabda. So Rama Shabda we have been doing for some time. Okay. And before Rama, the next Shabda, the Shabda Rupani. Once Rama Shabda we know, the same way, all the Sarvanama Shabda you can do simple. Tat Shabda will become, you need to know only Sa. Other forms are like Rama Shabda. But, only here you will see a different word like Saha in Pullinga, here Sa. The rest will be Ta. Tam, Te, like that. Okay. You know this Shabda. Okay. Even if you take this as a new Shabda, completely new, the other Sarvanama Shabda will follow this pattern. Like, Kim Shabda, Tat Shabda, Yed Shabda, Etat Shabda, everything. So Rama Shabda, this Shabda is also known. Okay, let us stand. Takarantaha, Strilingaha, Tat Shabdaha.
Takarantaha,
Takarantaha, Strilingaha, Tat Shabdaha.
Satetaha.
Satetaha.
Tetaha.
Tantetaha.
Tantetaha.
Taya Tabhyam Tabihi.
Taya
Tabyam
Tabihi.
Tabihi.
Tasye Tabhyam Tabhyaha.
Tasye
Tabyam Tabhyaha.
Tasye you would have seen. Tasye. Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samsita. Namastasye, 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 Namaha. Tasye. Tasye Namaha. Right? Okay. Tasye Tabhyam Tabhyaha. Tasyaha Tabhyam Tabhyaha.
Tasyaha Tabyam Tabhyaha.
Tasyaha Tayoho Tasam.
Tasyaha
Tasyaha Tayoho Tasam.
Tasyam Tayoho Tasu.
Tasyam
Tayoho
Tayoho
Tasu.
Ramayam Ramayoho Ramasu. So the Subhashitam Visa Sa Vidya. Ya Vidya Pustakasta Asti Sa Vidya Na Bhavati. Simple sentence, you can understand. Ya Vidya, that Vidya Pustakasta. Ya Vidya. Vidya Srilinga, therefore Ya Vidya. That Vidya Pustakasta, which is in the book Pustakasta Ya Vidya. Ya Vidya Pustakasta Sa Vidya Na Bhavati. That is what, this is, we can write our commentary. Similarly, Dhanam, when we say Dhanam is Tapumsakalinga. Therefore change it to Yat. Yat Dhanam, the Subhashitam Parahasta. Parahasta Gatam, gone. Tat Dhanam Na Bhavati. Right? Okay. This is Tat Shabda we have done. Now Etat Shabda would be Takarantaha, Strilingaha, Etat Shabdaha. Now Sa is that, if you add Ye, what will happen?
Eshaha.
Yesha.
Esha, sir. Esha.
Yeah. This sakara also you can see. The sakara, which is padan, is it padanta sakara?
Apadanta.
Preceded by,
Yes.
In.
therefore, sha, yesha. That's why it become yesha.
Oh.
Understand? Oh. Kanathil kai kuda interesting இருக்கும். Just joking. Okay. Yesha, yete, yetaha.
Sharanji, can you repeat that Esha?
No. I'm just saying. Okay. Just make you see. Ye is. Ye comes. Yete is the pradipadikam. Sa, sakara will become apadanta sakara.
Pusha. Shatva.
Shatvam. Yesha. Understand? Okay. Yesha, yete, yetaha.
Esha,
Esha,
ete, etaha.
etaha.
Same line. Sat etaha. Here add ye before that shabda. Tat shabda. Get the form. Etam, ete, etaha.
Etam, ete, etaha.
etaha.
See, etaya, ramaya, taya, all same. You can qualify the proper noun by a pronoun. Ramaya, etaya, ramaya, by this Rama. Right? Ramam, etam, ramam. Esha, rama. In fact, we did this exercise, remember before. Etasye, ramayai. Etasyaha, ramayaha. Okay. Etasyai, etabhyam, etabhyaha.
एतस्यै एताभ्याम् एताभ्यः
Etasyaha, etabhyam, etabhyaha.
Etasyaha.
एतस्याः एताभ्याम् एताभ्यः
Etasyaha, etayoho, etasam.
एतस्याः एतयोः एतासाम्
Apadanta sakara preceded by, not by inarku, therefore no shatvam. In the case of Pullinga, what is Shashti Bhakti Ekavachanam of Etat Shabda?
Tesham.
Yes,
Tesham.
there it is. Tesham, etesham, right? Te, preceding, therefore shatvam. Similarly, eteshu, here etasu, su, Apadanta sakara preceded by, not by inarku, therefore doesn't happen. Okay. Etasyam, etayoho, etasu.
एतस्याम् योः एतासु
See, why here it has not happened? For that there is no rule. Why Shatvam happened? For that only rule is. Okay, you understand? Why here it is true? Why it has not happened? It will happen only when Shatvam, the rule, when it follows Shatvam rule. Padanta Sakara, preceded by Innarku, will undergo Shatvam. Here it is not that, therefore remains as it is. Okay, why I am saying there's a reason. Certain rules, why we don't apply it, something will come. We cannot apply. You know, we have to make we're seeing the condition nimitta is not there to happen. Therefore, it doesn't happen. We will see one example later in Vicharaga Sandhi. Takarantaha strilingaha yad shabdaha.
तकारान्तः स्त्रीलिङ्गः यद् शब्दः
So that shabda, the shabda is as well known. Ya ye yaha.
Ya,
यां ये
yaha.
Yam ye yaha.
Yam ye
याः
Yaya yabhyam yabihi.
Yaya
याभ्यां याभिः
Yasya yabhyam yabhyaha.
याभ्यां याभ्यः
Yasyaha yabhyam yabhyaha.
याभ्यः
Yasyaha yayoho yasam.
यासाम्
Yasyam yayoho yasu.
Yasyam
ययोः
yayoho
यासु
This yad and tad, you will see in a sentence, they go together. Whenever yad is there, tad also will be there. Need not be the same vibhakti. See, we have seen the Yaha Ramaha, Saha, Mama, you can say, Mama Chatraha. The one who is Rama is my student. Yaha Ramaha asti, Saha, Ramaha, Saha referring to Ramaha. Yaha Ramaha Saha Mama Chatraha. So this is form of Yad Shabda, this is form of Tat Shabda. Yaha Saha. Similarly, Yasya. Yasya Nasti Swayam Prajna. Right? Tasya Shastram Kim Karoti. This is another Subhashita. Yasya, the one who has no prajna, no buddhi, prajna, wisdom, knowledge is not there. Tasya, for him, Shastram, what Shastram can do? So, Yasya, Tasya, Yaha, Saha, right? Similarly in Gita, Yam Yam Vapi, Yam Yam Va Api, Yam Yam Smaran Bhavan, Yam Yam Smaran Tyajante, I think Tyajante Kalevaram, Kalevaram. Kalevaram is the body is a Kalevara. No, that's not external
Yes.
Kalevara. Yam Yam Smaran Vapi Tyajante Kalevaram. Not Tyajante. Yam Yam Vapi Smaran Bhavan Tyajan. What is that shloka? Gita is that. Okay, whatever it is. Yam Yam Smaran Kalevaram. I make it my word. Tyajati Saha Muktaha Bhavati. Saha not Muktaha. Saha Tam Prapnoti. Whatever. Tam Prapnoti. Yam Yam means the repetition. Whatever in that sense. Remembering. Yam Yam Smaran Kalevaram Tyajati. Remembering whatever gives up the Sharira. That person gains that. So, Yaha Saha you can see. Or another example. Like, Ya Ramasya. Ya Ramasya Patni. Ya Ramasya. Okay, now I'll make it. Ya Sita. Ya Sita Asti. Tasyaha Putraha Lavaha. Okay. Yuddham Karoti. Something like that. Okay. So you can see here also a form of Yad Shabda and form of Tasyaha Tat Shabda. Ya Sita Asti. The one who is Sita is her son Lavaha Yuddham Karoti. So Yad Tad. So Yad Tad always, no, it will go together. Two sentences can be joined by Yad and Tad. Sita Asti is one sentence. Okay. Kriyapadam is there, Sita Asti, one sentence. Then Putraha, Lavaha, Yuddham Karoti, another sentence. In English, we have conjunction, right? So this is like a conjunction. Ya Sita Asti, her son, Tasyaha, Putraha, Lavaha, Yuddham Karoti. So it will come like this. Yam Yam Vapi Smaran. Yeah, Tyajati Ante Kalevaram. Yes, Tam Tamevaiti Kaunteya, Sada Tadbhavam Bhavitaha. Thank you. Yes. Which is in the 8th chapter of the Gita. Fine. So this is Yad Tad. So please note. Then Kim Shabda, interrogative. Pullinga we have seen Kaha Kauke. Now here Kake Kaha, like Tat Shabda. So we will not chant this again. Okay, let this be. Please memorize this. Simple. Makarantaha, Srilingaha, Kim Shabdaha.
Makarantaha, Srilinga.
Kim Shabdaha.
Today we will chant after that. Please memorize this. Pullinga, Sarvanama Shabda, Srilinga, Sarvanama Shabda. Napumsakalinga is known because Pratama Vibhakti only. Pratama is one and Dvitya. Pratama is same. Dvitya is same as Pratama. So only 3 words you know the entire Shabda is known. Okay. Ka ke kaha.
Ka ke kaha.
Kam ke kaha.
Kam ke kaha.
Kaya kabhyam kabhihi.
Kaya kabhyam kabhihi.
Kasye kabhyam kabhyaha.
Kasye kabhyam kabhyaha.
Kasyaha kabhyam kabhyaha.
Kasyaha kabhyam kabhyaha.
Kasyaha kayoho kasam.
Kasyaha kayoho kasam.
Kasyam kayogo kasu.
Kasyam
Kasyam
kayogo
kasu.
kasu.
In all these forms of the Shabda, you can recognize a Visarga. Visarga has come in the place of Sakara. Not directly. Sakara has become Ru, Ru is Repa, Repa has become Visarga. So it was Kas. Similar here also it was Kas. Here Kabis, right? Kabis. When we chant Su, no, the Pratyaya, Su, Aujas, Amochas, Tabyam, Bis.
Bis.
Bis Padanta Sakara. Similarly, Byas, Padanta Sakara. Kabyaha, Kabyas. Similarly, Kabyaha. Similarly, Kasyaha. What is the Pratyaya? Nasi. Content is us. Sakara at the end. Kasyaha. Similarly, this is also us. Kayogo, Os. Sakara, Padanta Sakara, Os. Right? So, where Visara? Etra Visarga Hasti. Tatra Kim Asit, Purvam. What was there before?
Padanta Sakara.
Sakaraha, right? Of course, at the end only. So we can infer from the Sakara. Even Avyaya also. Okay, one example I'll give from Avyaya. What is the word for morning? Oh, okay. Yeah, what is okay? In fact, I wanted to tell you that also. What is okay? Fine. You can tell me what is the word for morning?
Pratah kala.
Prataha.
Kala.
Prataha is enough. Prataha is still morning only, Kala only. Actually, the word is Pratar. The word is Pratar. There are many like that. Pratar is there. Punar is there. Punar. Punar means again. Punaha, Mugur Mugugu, we say. Punar. Like that, there are all these are Avyaya, indeclinable. Okay. Indeclinable means when you add a Pratyaya, the Pratyaya will not make any dent in the Prakriti. Pratyaya comes, Pratyaya goes away. Because this is already declined Avyaya. So the Pratyaya which comes after the Avyaya will go away. Will go away means what? Simply it will go away. This is Avyayam, this is Prakriti. Prakriti Avyayam will become Padam, Avyaya Padam. This is an Avyayam, indeclinable. Avyayam means indeclinable. It's a Prakriti. The Prakriti will be changed into usable word Padam. That's why we are adding Su. So this will become Pratar. Su, Aujas, Ammoksha, Tabhyam is any Pratyaya. All the Pratyaya you add. But what will be the Rupam? Pratar. Tritya Vyakti, Pratar. All, just 8-3. 1-1 to 8-3, the form is Pratar only. Pratyaya comes and Pratyaya goes away. Not simply goes away. What happened to the Prakriti? Prakriti becomes, the Avyaya Prakriti will become Avyaya Padam. Understand? So it is now no more a bachelor. It is married, though you don't see the wife. Okay. It is a Padam only. Now, Repa is where now? Repa is at the end. What did I say? Repa at the end of a Padam.
Will become
Visarga.
That's why Prataha is said. Similarly, Punar also. Actually, it is Punar. Becomes adding any Pratyaya you add. The Pratyaya will not change the form of the word. That is why it's called Avyayam. Vyayam means changes. Vyeti. Not Vyeti. Avyayam. So this is Prakriti Avyayam. Avyayam, which is the Prakriti Avyayam, now it will become Avyayam Padam. Punar. Then Repa at the end of the Padam. This Punar is different from this Punar. This Punar is Prakriti. Repa at the end of the Prakriti. This is Repa at the end of the Padam. Now Repa at the end of the Padam, what will happen?
Punaha.
Now this Visarga which has come, has it come from Sakara? No. It has not come from Sakara. Understand? It is different from Ramaha. Ramaha Visarga is there. That Visarga and Visarga of these such Avyayas, are they same?
No.
They are Visarga only. But that It is here, repa is there naturally in the Avyaya, right? Whereas in Ramas, the Visarga comes
Sakara.
as an Adesha, right? Ramar, this repa and this repa. This repa, what the repa of the Avyayams are naturally there, right? Whereas here, this repa has come in the place of Sakara.
Sakara.
Now, I will differentiate these two repa. Therefore, there are two types of repas. Okay, two types of repas. One is repa which has come in the place of Sakara. Yes, yes or no? Yes. Can I write like this? Sakara Stanika Repaha. Sakara Stanika Repa means repa which has come in the place of Sakara. That is the meaning. Sakara Stanika Repaha. Repa which has come in the place of Sakara. Another repa is natural repa. Swabhavya or Swabhavya repaha. Swabhavena vartate. Swabhavya repaha. That you can see in the case of Avyayam, etc. Two types of repa. You need to note. But what are maybe the repa? At the end of what that is avasana or followed by kar, what will happen?
Visarga.
Becomes
Visarga.
Visargaha. Repa when followed, water may be the repa. Sakara Stanika repa or Swabhavika, not Swabhavya. Swabhavika. That is better. Swabhavika repa, not Swabhavika. Swabhavika. Repa, whatever may be the repa. At the end of, whether it's Swabhavika repa or Sakara Stanika repa, when followed by Avasanam or Kar will be Visarga. Please note. Because of this rule alone, the Pratar becomes Prataha, Punar become Punaha, here Ramar become Ramaha. Understand? Okay. Suddenly why I say this? Because I was telling this Sakara, here Visarga you see because of Sakara. Then what about those Avyayas? It is not because of Sakara. The repa is naturally there in the word. Originally it is Pratar only. Originally it is Pratar. Okay. We have, what is that shloka? Pratar namami.
Pratar havamahe.
Pratar namami. So here it is Pratar namami. So when it is Pratar namami. Prataha namami. Okay. Prataha namami. See, aham Prataha namami. I salute in the morning. That's what I salute the Lord. Aham devam prataha namami. Suppose, forget about the sentence. Prataha namami is there. Now if you do sandhi, Visarga is there. Sandhi I am doing. Okay. When you do sandhi, the repa is there. Originally it was repa. Now repa, the avasana will become Visarga. Yes or no? Or followed by kar, it becomes Visarga. Here it is not kar. If it is avasana, there is no sandhi. Right? So prataha. Suppose if I do sandhi, then what will happen? Then pratar will not become Visarga. Pratar will be pratar only. That's why pratar namami. Okay. This is, you understand? There is no avasana. It means pratar plus namami, pratar namami. The repa cannot become Visarga when it is not followed by avasana. When it is followed by avasana or kar only, it will become Visarga. Here it is not. And when we do sandhi, then pratar namami only. You understand? I hope it is not difficult to follow.
Even in Bhagya Suktam,
Prataha namami is sandhi, right? Prataha namami we do sandhi. Visarga comes. Pratar namami.
No. Prataha namami is not sandhi. The word is prataha followed by avasana, then namami. Then when we do sandhi, it is not followed by kar. Therefore, kar part is ruled out. So, prataha plus namami, when we do sandhi, it means here it is avasana. So now we are going to do sandhi means no avasana. So then what we have to do? We need to know what was there in the place of visarga. Visarga will come only when it is avasana. When we do sandhi, there is no avasana. Therefore, it is pratar, followed by namami. Namami.
Yeah. The original word pratar is pratipadikam, prataha is the padam. See, the avyayam is pratar, that is
Yes.
pratipadikam. Prataha
Yes.
itself is padam, and okay, understood.
There is no avyayam when we say what is the difference? Original and duplicate. Pratar is a pratipadikam. And padam also is pratar only. The pratar, the padam.
Padam is prataha, no?
Why pratar is not a padam?
That repa gets
You didn't
replaced.
hear,
by-
you didn't see, follow what I said. Pratar is a pratipadikam. Prakriti, I said, when you add the pratyaya comes and goes away, you get a pratar, which is a
Yes.
padam. I clearly told this is pratar, prakriti pratar. This is pada pratar. Okay.
Okay.
Don't carry it over by the same form. What difference does it make? Pratar is prakriti and prataha only padam. Then what? Prataha, how does it come?
Replacing repa by visarga.
But when does it come? Only
Only
when
after
this is to be.
padam.
That's what. Right? So what is the difference between this pratar and this pratar? This is prakriti. This pratar is prakriti.
Yes.
This pratar is padam. Padanta repa. Replace it by visarga.
Okay.
When do you replace by repa by visarga? When it is when it is followed by avasana. Here nothing follows avasana. Whereas in this sentence, prataha plus namami, here when we do sandhi means before sandhi, there is no close proximity. Now we are making it proximate. That's what sandhi is, right?
Yes.
What is sandhi? Varnanam atishaya sannidhihi. Now two independent words are going to be joined. Right? They're going to be made the sandhi. So therefore, prataha plus namami, when you do the visarga which has come because followed by avasana, in the absence of avasana, what was that before? That will be there. That's why prataha namami. Think. One step back. Okay. Right? Is it clear? The person is married, after married, he has divorced. Now again he has become a bachelor. Pratar. Okay, pratar namami. That's what pratar namami is. This always I say one step back. When you do sandhi, because see, please understand, we are doing sandhi between two independent words. This being an independent word, there we apply the sandhi rule. There we apply the rules. What are the rules? So pratar was there. This is followed by nothing before, like here. Therefore, prataha, right? This is one prataha you get. This prataha alone is here. Prataha. Now another word comes, namami. There is avasana between them. That is by independent words. Of course, after joining also they remain independent. Sandhi doesn't make it into one word. Now prataha plus avasana plus namami. You need to understand like that. Prataha followed by avasana, not plus is avasana. Don't think plus is avasana. Prataha plus avasana plus namami. Now when we do sandhi, avasana is absence of avasana. Sandhi means absence of avasana, close proximity. Then what happens? Then when avasana is there, then only visarga will come. When avasana is not there, what was there before? Pratar only. That alone will come. Right? Pratar plus namami, join. That's then pratar, the repa will be written like this, namami, pratar namami. So when you split this pratar namami, becomes prataha namami, splitting. Okay. You understand? This we have seen, it comes in many places, in Gita and other places and all, you will see this.
Bhagya Suktam.
Punar punaha, not punar.
Bhagya Suktam.
Bhagya Suktam, Pratasmarami, yeah, Pratar Namami, and
Pratarbhagam.
Punaravrittihi. What is Punaravrittihi?
Avritihi.
Yeah, it is Punar Aviyam is there. Punar
Avrit-
plus Avrittihi. Now we are splitting. Punar is, yes, now we are creating Avasana. That is, we are eliminating Sandhi. Punar plus Avasana. Now this is a Padam. I mean, this is at the end of the Avasana. Of course, it's a Padam only. At the end of Repa, the Repa is followed by Avasana. Therefore, what will happen? Repa will become Visargaha. Punaha Avrittihi. Splitting. Punaravritti. Punaravarti no Arjuna comes in Gita. Punaha plus Avrittihi. Think about what I said. So, therefore, in Avyayam also you see Repa. Therefore, don't conclude that it's born of Sakara. No. There are some Avyayas are there, which is born of Sakara. Some Avyayams are like that. Some Avyayams have got Repa naturally as part of it. You know, it is there. Pratar, Punar, there are many other. Like, similarly, Antar also. Antar, not Antas. Antakharanam we say. Antaha Karanam. What happens? Antak becomes Antaha followed by, now Avasana is Antaha plus Karanam. Antaha is originally, it was Antar. Antar plus Su becomes Antar. Antar Padam. Therefore, the end, therefore Antaha. Now Antaha plus Karanam. Antaha, now here Avasana is that. Now, when we do Sandhi, Avasana gone, removed. So, therefore, what was there in the place of Visarga? It was Antar. Antar plus Karanam. Now, followed by what? Kar letter. Because followed by Kar letter, Repa will become
Visarga.
Visarga. That's why Antakaranam you have. Different from Punaravritti. Please note. Here, A verbal follows. Similarly, here, Hush letter follows. This soft consonant follows. Nice soft consonant. We will see that Sandhi later. Now here Kar letter follows. That is why what happens? Repa becomes Visargaha, following our rule. Repa at the end of the Padam, Repa when followed by Avasana or by Kar becomes Visarga. Understand? Okay, I think we'll stop here. Think about this. The Sandhi will stop. Huh? Okay, let us. Why I mean, I think it may be a little more for you. It's okay. But you should know that wherever Visarga is there, don't conclude it is because of Sakara. It could be Repa also, like in the case of Avyayam. And there are some Avyayam ending with Sakara also, like Uchchaihi, Uchchais, Nichaihi, all those things are Sakara. There we can apply our rule. Understand? So our rule means, what I mean by our rule is, this, for example, Uchchaihi. There is the word Uchchaihi. Uchchais.
Shangam.
This is Abhyaya. Uchchai plus Su. Abhyayam plus Pratyaya. I'm just writing Su for an example. Any Pratyaya. Okay, Su stands for any Pratyaya. Now we get Uchchais. Uchchais Padanta Sakara. Apply all our rule. Becomes
Jair.
Ru. Will be replaced by Ru. Ru is nothing but Repa. Therefore, Uchchair. Repa at the end of the Padam will be replaced by Uchchaihi. So this is also Avyayam where Visarga is born of Sakara. Pratar is Avyayam where Prataha, Visarga is born of Repa. Understand? This Repa only I classified into two. Sakara Sthanika Repa, Swabhavika Repa. Whatever may be the Repa, when Repa is followed by Avasana or Kar, it will become Visarga. That is how Visarga is born. So, understand? So, Repa is the immediate cause for Visarga. And that for Repa to come, the cause could be either one of these two. Sakara Sthanika Repa, that is Repa coming in the place of Sakara, or Repa which is there naturally, like in the case of Avyayam, etc. Okay. Fine. Okay, this you think about this. Gita, you opened. We didn't do it. We'll do at least 2 shloka. Then we will stop. Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna Uvacha.
Now you see, Arjunaha was there. Arjunaha plus Uvacha. What happened to that Visarga? Gone by Sandhi. Right? When you split, what will happen? Visarga will come. Here also Sakara. Visarga in the place of Ru. Ru in the place of Sakara. So this Sakara, Sthanika Repa. In the place of which Visarga has come. But before, when Visarga will be born? We think about this. When Visarga is born?
Followed by a swara.
Followed by a swara. No, just now we saw. Visarga is born of Repa. Immediate cause is Repa. Out of Repa only Visarga is born.
Oh,
And born when? What is the condition? What is the condition?
Avas.
Avasana, yes. Tell me. Tell me, what? Who said? Complete. Repa when followed by Avasana or Kar letter.
Kar letter.
Here, there is no Kar letter. And we are doing Sandhi. There is no Avasana also. There is no Avasana also, right? There is no, is it a Kar letter?
No.
No. Is it Avasana? Avasana means Sandhi. Then we cannot come right Arjuna Uvacha. It should be Arjunaha Uvacha.
Yes.
Right? Then the Visarga itself, before Visarga comes itself, that Ru has vanished. Ru has disappeared. Ru, that Repa will become Visarga only when Avasana or Kar follows. Here it is not Avasana or Kar. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Then what happened to the Visarga? Visarga itself will not come. I mean, Visarga as an individual padam, it will come in the context of Sandhi. Before Ru becoming Visarga, that Ru itself vanishes. Remember, Sundaraji asked, why, how, what has happened? I said, Ru itself goes away, not directly by something else. Something will come and Yakara will come, Yakara will become Lopaha. That is the next Sandhi. That we will see. Just, but you should see here. Visarga is not there. Visarga will come. Okay, that part you will be, at least you should be able to see. Visarga must have come. Visarga must have come when followed by Kar or Avasana. They are not there, therefore Visarga are not there. That is that understanding. If you have this enough. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Is it confusing?
No.
Too much? Visarga will come in the place of Repa, I said, right? That Visarga in the place of Repa will come, for which the condition is, Nimitta is,
Avasana.
when it is Avasana or Kar. Here, there is no Avasana and there is no Kar letter also. Right? Therefore, Visarga is not that simple. That's what I said. Okay. Katham Bhishmamaham Sankhye.
Katham
Bhishmamaham
Bhishmamaham
Sankhe.
Dronam cha Madhusudhana.
Dronam cha Madhusudhana.
Ishubhih Pratiyotsyami.
Ishubhih
Pratiyotsyami.
Pujarha Varisudhana.
Pujarha
Varisudhana.
You see, Ishubhihi, what vibhakti, what vachanam?
It should be third.
With
Like
Three.
what shabda?
Ram.
Not Rama, Guru.
Sorry.
Guru. Visarga is there. Visarga must have come in the place of Repa. Ru Repa. And Ru Repa must have come in the place of Sakara. What Sakara? Pratyaya Sakara, Padanta Sakara. It should be he. Followed by what letter? Sandhi when we
Kar.
do. Kar letter. Therefore Visarga is there. Therefore Visarga is there. When followed by Kar, Visarga is there. Therefore Ishubhihi Pratiyotsyami. And we can do Upadmaniya Sandhi. And that is only when we chant. Ishubif Pratiyotsyami. Right? Upadmaniya. Upu Padmaniyana Poshtau. Right? Guru Nahatva hi Mahanubhavan.
Guru Nahatva hi Mahanubhavan.
Mahanubhavan.
Shreyo Bhoktum Vaikshyamapi Haloke.
Shreyo Vaishyamati Haloke.
Haloke.
Hatvartakamanstu Guru Nihaiva.
Atvartakamanstu
Atvartakamanstu Guru Nihaiva.
Bunjiya Bhogan Rudira Pradigdhan.
Bunjiya Bhogan Rudira Pradigdhan.
Pradigdhan.
Bhogan, what vibhakti, what vachanam?
Second, two,
2, 3.
2,
2,
1.
2,
3.
3, like Rama
2,
Shabda.
3.
Similarly, this is Rudira Pradigdhan. That also,
2, 3.
2, 3.
Rudira
2, 3.
Pradigdhan qualifies Bhogan. Bhoga, the enjoyments which are tainted with blood, Rudira. Right? And Guru Nahatvan, here, when you split, Ahatva. Ahatva is one word. What is the other word?
He Hatva.
Huh?
Guru Nahatva.
Gurun.
Gurun. What Gurun is? What vibhakti, what vachanam?
2, 3. 2, 3. Guru's Shabda.
Similarly, here Guru Nihaiva. Gurun plus,
Ihaiva.
Haiva.
what is Ihaiva? How do you split this?
Vriddhi Sandhi.
Iha eva.
Ihaiva,
Gurun
Ihaiva.
Eva.
Gurun, there is no Sandhi. Okay, Gurun plus Iha plus Eva.
Eva.
Gurun, you understand? Dvitiya, Vibhakti, Bhagavachana. Like, Gurun is Gurun only, right? Like what? Guru Shabda is our Shabda, Master Shabda. Okay, I think we'll stop here. Any doubts?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't worry about Sakara, Padanta Sakara. We will keep repeating the same thing till you understand. Every class we will be keep saying, and more examples will come, then you will understand. In fact, we have to do Sandhi Vicheda. The homework, did you try? Sandhi Vicheda is a long one. Jagat Griha Pataha. Please try splitting that Sandhi. All the 7 Sandhis. Today we have not revised at all. It's okay. But this is a long one, just 15 pages, I think, 15 or 17 pages.
Yes,
Please
sir.
try to do it in your leisure. So we will also do in the class slowly. Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyawad, sir.
Dhanyavadaha.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಶರಣ್ಜಿ.
Dhanyavadaha.